say it again.
Hello.
I see you
Welcome,
install that pit. Let switch integrity with this. It's happening to my itch. You know I should think it.
Welcome to this rude podcast. Rude podcast. No, I'm just kidding.
Black people, they're everywhere. Oh! Almost dropped your card.
Definitely shameless. We got one of our buddies working on a sound card, computer shit. And, we got another one just a plain. And then there's me. Always talented, lovely, beautiful.
Nice starts now, baby. Roll with thumbs. Chicken snapping at the neck when we rolling up.
The very musical person that just spoke is Dyson.
Dyson.
And the other one that just spoke just now is the lovely Lucen or Shadow.
This is the tale of Captain Jack Sparrow.
Don't you dare say we're not getting into that. You're not wasting an hour. Or this song's not even an hour.
This will be on the con playlist.
Oh hell yeah, definitely. Okay.
All right, back on topic.
Back on topic. All right. Yeah. So in true fashion of Shameless, I'm fucking late with this. This was supposed to be the Halloween special. Happy Halloween!
November is second Halloween. November is the second Halloween.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Exactly, second Halloween. So yeah, one of the topics we're going to talk about is a lovely subject that has recently millennials have taken up and have fucked it completely up. So we're going to tear that down. It's costume appropriation. And that
what's
type
that,
of stuff.
What's that?
Right, but what's that you say? So it's pretty much shit that it's like, what's appropriate to wear for Halloween? Like, is it cool for... the thing where it gets me is it gets ridiculous. It's supposed to be like, okay, well, clearly, you're not supposed to wear anything making fun of Mexican people,
Day of the Dead,
kids, that sort of deal. But now it's extended to like kids. Kids can't be pirates, and kids can't be Moana if they're like white and all this other stuff. And that's fucking bullshit.
That's blasphemous. Who came up with this? It's literally, honestly, at this point, it's literally just it's the same thing where. It's what is it? Like people try to say shit that isn't racist is racist, and shit that is racist isn't racist. It's literally just that people love to have something to complain about, or just have to be right about something. There's nothing wrong with a kid wanting to be a pirate. You can be a pirate. You dress up as the fuck you want.
Yeah,
within reason. But it's one thing for like the Day of the Dead stuff, Native Americans and all that. But like pirates, motherfucker, get over yourself. There's no reason for you to be complaining. I bet your ass was a kid, you dressed up as a pirate or a princess or some other fucking shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it was fucking like I'm just like when I literally found it out, I was just like, this is not real. Like this has got to be like a joke article. And
this is totally
like it looked like a really bad what's the current like websites that's out there like fucking
The Onion
yeah like that like it was like The Onion like
the meme, dude. 2017, the year everyone was offended by everything,
every goddamn thing. It's fucking crazy.
One time I saw my reflection and I got offended.
Another thing I wanted to, another notable mention, I wanted to mention about that while we're on the subject of costumes and cosplays. Fucking, what do you think about, like, sexy Pennywise? Like,
sexy tacos? Dude, I love them.
Keep going. you know,
completely unmotherfucking necessary.
you know,
Completely unnecessary.
me and a buddy of ours was talking about this. After he's like one of our close friends from work or whatever. A lot of people know him as BDD as Titus, aka Wonder Chaos, and we were talking. He was like literally saying like
it's stuck.
Like we come to a mutual agreement. Like I'm just like, and I'm one for definitely a lot of sex.
Oh my god, this shit! Fucking suck my asshole.
Like a whole string, like a overload of it. Like it's just like been like super like just out, like just gone out of nowhere. Like I find like to the point where I find like
you got about 60 likes right there.
Yeah,
regular,
60 likes and no solution.
All right, to the point where I find like armored costumes like sexy. Like
I'm waiting for this.
Hot, no, the hair dry. No. It's just I don't know. It's just like it's just been crazy. How the fuck? Like it's.
I feel like it's all overkill. Like nowadays, people try to make anything into a sexy costume, and not everything can be a sexy fucking costume. Like, cool if you want to do it. Like if you want to do it, cool. But like, don't get mad when people give you shit for it. Like it's not. It's not. It's supposed to be a scary costume, dude. It's supposed to be, Come on.
Don't worry, guys. I got it.
And then like
it blows up. I mean, nothing against me. I have friends that do it. And they do it well. And I love you guys for doing that. So it's nothing against.
I love me too. It's okay.
It's just.
It's like the sexy Chucky costumes. That was a thing at one point.
Yeah, it was.
The what?
Sexy Chucky costumes.
What? God, do they have a paper bag over those things?
I mean, we have. No, I mean, and then there's sexy Jason. I have to call out Maya. But I love Jason.
Who you calling out? Huh?
Maya.
I don't know.
Maya. No, Maya, we love you.
Maya, that whole bag? Oh shit.
Like it's the same. Honestly, it's the same thing. Just like it's the same thing as cosplaying. This regular shit you gotta deal with. Like, don't get upset if somebody calls you out on some shit. Like, you can do it, but just know there are gonna be people to call you out. I was like, why? It's completely unnecessary. Like, come on now.
Okay, so for this next trick, I'm gonna try to pass out.
Oh my god!
I was just like, okay, shit, Jesus
Christ. I'm about to Rosenfuck's graphics card.
I think this is backtracking to the whole appropriation thing. People need to stop trying to be offended by any and everything, and need to pick and choose the right things. Like, it's Halloween. Just like, I saw that one picture, that one post, and it's just like, oh, don't dress up as a witch for Halloween because there are actual witches and this, that, and next. It's like, people have been doing it for so long. And like, okay, yes, there are, but
no one gives a shit. Wear that shit.
I'm sorry, little girl, you can't be a witch.
It's supposed to be the one night where you can be anybody else. It's what the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
It's originally supposed to be you dress up so you fool the dead, because the dead are walking around, right?
And like the thing too is like, right? The same people, here's the thing though, like the same people saying not to dress up as this, that, and the next are the people who are going to go and do just that. They may not do one of the specific ones they talked about, but they're going to do something else, and they're going to get shit for it. And you'll be like, well, it's just a costume, it's Halloween. Like, no.
That say that, and then they paint themselves up and think that they're Crazy Eyes from from Orange is the New Black.
God.
Do you remember
Suzanne!
that? Do you remember that? Exactly.
Yeah.
You remember that? And I was just like, what the fuck? Really?
God.
It's pretty silly. I don't know. It's great.
Nah, it's super silly. You got this.
So judging by so what's your opinion on this, Wes? Like
What? You guys
yeah,
good?
putting you on the
You can put me on whatever spot. I'm working on the graphics card. I'm just guessing whatever.
No, ain't no yes to whatever.
You got this.
Your name is on this.
I mean, like you gotta believe that like you can be whatever you want to be in this world. But like sometimes they go overboard with that sexy shit, like sexy Pocky. Like, come on, you don't. I want to eat the food, not see someone wear it.
You know what's killing me though? You know what was really killing me? The whole sexy Wendy's costume shit that was going on.
Oh god, yeah, that was pretty crazy. Like they were wearing like all beef patty underwears.
That was just annoying, honestly. Like you can't make everything sexy, and then you can't get mad if you do make something. Yeah, you can't get mad if you make something sexy. It's just like no, like if people are just like, oh my god, not everybody's gonna be into that shit. And a lot of people see that as, oh, you're making everything sexy. You're kind of taking away the seriousness of cosplay in a sense, which honestly, I can see it. It does take away from cosplay. Cosplay is about, dressing up as your favorite character. Like you put hard work into this costume and you want to go show it off. Not, I made a sexy version of this. I'm gonna just run around.
Boom, let's get hot and here. So awesome.
Honestly, dude, I feel like when it comes to cosplay contests, like entering and shit like that, it needs to have its own category instead of just being grouped in with everything else. They need to just have it completely categorized. Alright, we're gonna have the contest gonna be divided into like 3 things outside of the standard, beginner, veteran, and then like in between the middle point. It needs to be like, okay, this is going to be for people who are doing armor, people who are going to do sexy costumes, people who are going to do so on and so forth. It needs to be divided up into its own thing, because all too often you see someone who's up on stage wearing a bikini win over somebody who put like $300 into a costume, motherfucking LED lights, just glistening like a tree, Christmas tree, and it's just like I lost to a Walmart bikini.
Yeah, definitely.
There's nothing wrong with that, but that needs to stop. Like that part.
It does. It's fucking ridiculous. But and like I said, nothing wrong. Get it, girl. Do you? Okay, I love it. I'm a big supporter of it. I fucking love the shit.
Yeah, I have no problem with it. It's just the whole the cosplay contest thing is where my issues lie. And it's not even their fault. It comes down to the people running the contest. They need to be run properly.
Right. Exactly. And judging. Okay. And so seeing.
Oh god. Yeah. We gonna move on to the judges. We might as well tackle that too while we at it.
Yeah, I know. It's the people that they're getting for judges. I don't know. It's just
who they pick. There's 2 ways they pick judges. I'm gonna take that back. 3 ways. One is I know this person. I asked them if I could be a judge. They say yes. The other is this person is, they're a cosplayer and they have a lot of likes on Facebook. Let's see if they want to be a judge. And then the other thing is just kind of, I'm going to apply on the con website to be a judge. And it always ends up being people who are A, friends with the contestants, which gives them an advantage. B, don't actually look at the costume like they should. They don't know how to properly judge it. You're supposed to, especially if you're going to pre-judging like most cons do, you need to examine every inch of that costume so it's fair, but they don't.
I think it needs to be. It needs to be a prejudge, and it's gonna make the fucking all around show better. Like they need to they do this, and then they go off, and then they're having an audience sitting there for an extra hour or 2 while they're deliberating and stuff. When all that could have been eliminated with prejudging. Like
too many people,
and then you've already picked your winner.
yeah,
Pretty much they
too many people do.
And then they could call out the fucking winners right the fucking way.
Yeah, they enter.
I've gone to a porn con that have done better cosplay judging, better than regular.
That's because these shit they let people enter, and because they're not actually exhibiting the costume, these people are getting away with entering with bought costumes versus the people who worked hard on their shit. It's like, oh yeah, I didn't buy it, I made all of it. All right, well, tell me how do you make it? What kind of fabric did you use? This, that, and the next. Like, they can't tell you that shit.
No, really. When I went to Exotica last year, they partnered up with the Anime Midwest.
Yeah, I remember.
And everything and stuff, and they decided to host their own cosplay contest. Okay, I had more fun at that fucking cosplay contest than I did in years. Okay, because they knew how to judge the fucking costumes, and and the people that won legitimately deserved to win.
You know what?
I was like, how the hell do they know how to judge?
I can think of
porn star knows how to judge costumes
because it's not hard to look and it's not hard to just look at a costume and tell that somebody put work into it. But apparently that's too much. My other issue too is cons. Most of our cons they do prejudging, but the issue is they rush it. They have everybody come in 4 hours before the con in the morning. Or early in the morning, they have everybody come in. It's like, no, if you're gonna do prejudging, you need to do it Friday through Saturday, so people aren't using their entire Saturday of the con waiting to get judged. And then I can think of 2 different cosplay contests where all 3 of the judges knew one specific group in there, and they won it. All the judges voted for them, even though the other costumes were better by a landslide. They voted for them because they were friends with them.
Right.
Both times. Because they're friends with them. It's like, no. It's like, you need to get actual judges in there who don't know any of the contestants. That's another thing, too. It's like, if you know anybody entering the contest, you can't judge. Simple as that.
You know, they did that in Cosplay Melee. One of the cosplay guests they had.
Totally just burnt my fingerprints off.
Were...
Right, now you get away with murder.
Was Van Prairie, I think it was. Who's that they had on that show? But anyways, the point being, she knew one of the contestants for one of the episodes, and then she respectfully, said, "I can't judge this one because I know her."
Yeah.
So I could critique her, but my opinion is not going to play into the winner of this because of that, and I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, people need to do that, and
people need to do that.
You notice too,
in the con community, we know each other. It's a small world. So if that's gonna happen, then you need to do exactly what they did on Cosplay Melee. You need your opinion cannot count with them.
Yeah.
You need to have,
need to bring in some.
But that's so professional. People want friends to win. Oh
but no, that's the thing too.
You're my friend.
That's why there's been such a huge decline in masquerade entrants because they're tired of losing to crap. And they're tired of losing to improperly judged contests. They're tired of losing to a fucking somebody slapped together before the con, but they're friends with them, so they voted for them and they won.
But
or somebody who bought their shit.
Friend. Oh, buddy.
So people forget this. Not everybody do this. It's okay, Anime Milwaukee, the Blood Moon skins. That prime example right there. Those motherfuckers came out 3 days before the con. They got it done, entered the contest, and it was what? Nothing. It's alright. It's here you go. It's I know you get to win this. You guys, we like that you put these together in 3 days and they look awesome, but we don't know you, so we can't possibly reward you. We can't vote for you or anything. You know this guy. This guy right here. This guy's funny. He makes some mean milkshake.
We have that happen to a couple of friends of ours at Shot Fire. It's at
Anime Milwaukee.
Yep. I'm just like, oh my god, like this fucking really, guys. Like, and I told him, I was like, see, guys, this is why I tell y'all need to, like, if y'all ain't got shit finished, y'all need to just go and enjoy the motherfucking con. But I mean, I understand some people. It's what about is wearing their costumes, but I just can't do it, man. It's not worth the stress, trouble for me.
Yeah, no, they need to get all the prejudging out the way so people can enjoy the con. Enter the contest, spend your little hour and a half on Saturday, enjoy the rest of the con. Not I'm here for 8 hours.
It should literally be they come out onto the runway, and then when they're done, they line them up and they announce the fucking winners. That's how it should be,
guys. If you hear my hair blower, I'm just messing with my Warbler breastplate. Gotta get these boobies right.
Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
Got a
I can't with y'all
Oh my god. You're gonna have to. But okay. So with the special intro for today, let's get a little bit talking. I don't know if Wes is part of this or not. He hasn't really been too much part of this anyway. I'm just kidding.
It's just my
fucking job, Wes. What the fuck?
Are we moving on to the problematic favorite?
Oh, not quite yet. We're gonna have a fun topic. I know the other one. No, this is a fun one. Literally, judging by the intro,
man, my fingers
Stranger
hurt.
Things 2 came out. Yeah, Stranger fucking Things.
Yeah.
2.
Oh boy.
My fucking
stupid ass Dustin and Dart. Nigga got his cat killed. How dare he?
I mean,
the
kid was having troubles with his fucking friends, dude. His friends were nowhere out of it. They were all MIA, like, you know.
Yeah, but the kid didn't deserve that.
Which doesn't remind me how Stranger Things, if we haven't seen this. Spoilers ahead. If you're not,
he actually be pretty good at getting away with murder.
What the fuck are you doing? You need to watch the fucking show. Okay.
How dare you sit there with your Hulu and Netflix and not watch
it? I have not seen that.
Hey, I'm one of those people. Hey, what are you doing?
And this is probably literally one of those people. So
why are you so mean to us? I got you people that don't have words to say. Right?
Unlike most shows that get hyped up and end up being trash, this show is 120%
trash.
No. The only thing trash on that show is their communication skills as friends.
I wish I knew what friends were.
Yeah, same.
On to the next topic.
Yeah. But anyway.
So today we're going to be discussing 21 Savage's hottest new single. Alright. Go ahead, continue on, Mr. Conductor.
I've had enough of all of you.
Oh wow.
But no, it's literally
there, buddy.
Phenomenal show. Okay.
He's over there like, God damn it.
I've been loving the memes with Steve.
Oh yeah, Steve the babysitter.
The most underrated character.
Man, he got destroyed. He got decimated. Oh my god.
Yeah, he did. It's just like, holy shit. Wow, the show's really not holding back. Okay. It's like, Jesus Christ, guy. It's like, can we not do it? And Bob
the Builder. He cannot fix himself. He can fix a lot of things, but not him.
One of the best people to ever grace the screen from the 80s as a child, and Goonies to this, this is definitely one of my favorite performances.
Hey, here's another pro about Stranger Things. The black character doesn't die.
Oh yeah, I know, right? That's great.
I I expected him to die in season 2, but he didn't. Everything's just fine.
Yeah, exactly. He's doing good. One of the things I liked from that, remember when they were all Ghostbusters and
yeah.
And he's just like, why do I gotta be Winston? Winston.
Oh, yeah, I was like, that was so funny.
Because I'm black.
We were Josh dying watching that part.
It was great. It was so great.
Oh, my fingers.
I think the other person who I'm cosplaying, by the way, Callie, Levin's quote-unquote sister. A lot of people in the UK had trouble following that episode, and I'm just like, you guys in the UK are weird. That's why. You're too meticulous.
It's not hard to follow at all.
It really was not hard.
It was like right there.
But they were just saying, oh, it felt like it was out of nowhere and it slowed down the process more. And I was like, no, that was kind of key. I was like, that's kind of a key element. People over there are in the UK are fucking weird, dude.
I mean, if she wouldn't have went and met her, quote unquote sister, she wouldn't have been able to close the portal.
Yeah, exactly. Because he taught her how to what you call it.
It's literally just adds to the character development.
Exactly, and then we had a big reveal with what's his name still being alive.
It's like it's literally just like us
with Papa still being alive.
Yeah, it's literally just like a side story. This like her backstory, because everybody else is shit. You don't know if she actually has family or anything like that, and you get to find that out.
I like where this is going. Tell me more.
Tell me more. Tell me more. Yo, we need to cosplay some greasers.
I've done it already. I've cosplayed as a greaser before. I can bring it back anytime.
I can bring it back.
Nah, man, we gotta do the full routine from Grease. We gotta get a beat up car made out of cardboard and have everybody dance around it and on it somehow. Put a table underneath it so that I can support the weight of somebody's stand. I'm extra off topic. Alright, continue on, sir.
But, okay. Well, now that we covered that, why is my shit hitting on Tinder? What the fuck?
I need to read out my hair.
Not be hitting on Tinder. Sorry, guys. Anyway.
Just checking his hoeometer.
My hoeometer. Wow. I didn't know I was even still on Tinder until they notified me this day. And fuck with that.
Hey, buddy, you still got hoes.
You're on the Hodar, man. You are on the Hodar.
I am not on the Hodar. So yeah, no, I mean, Stranger Things, you guys gotta check it out. It's fucking amazing.
That's some big ass hands. What the fuck?
Who, you?
So we're gonna move on to a subject from Mookie. Mookie.
It's like I was genetically engineered to play basketball or something. Holy fuck.
You were spliced with a gorilla.
Yeah. We're moving on to the problematic favorites in cosplay. Basically, motherfucker, you really admire this cosplayer. You've been following them for a long time. You support them. But then you learn that they're a real piece of shit. But you choose to support them regardless.
Because you're a piece of shit, too.
Because they're your favorite. And that automatically makes you a piece of shit. If there was a racist cosplayer, and you're like, oh, I know they're racist. I know they said they hate black people. I still like them. But you have black friends. And by doing this, you're basically saying, hey, look, racism's cool with me. This person is one of my favorites. Been following him forever. Not gonna stop just because I like black people. I mean, I like black people, obviously, because you're my friend. That means I can't be racist because I have a black friend. No. If somebody you follow is a piece of shit, they're a piece of shit. And you need to stop supporting them. If you choose to go on supporting them, don't be mad when your friends decide to label you as a piece of shit as well. Because you are one of many people enabling that behavior, because they're just like, oh, regardless of how racist I am,
No, but
fuck, however xenophobic I am,
I'm different.
Followers still support.
No, Mookie, I'm different. No, I'm different.
They can do no wrong, though. I mean,
yeah, it's stupid though. It's like, oh yeah, this person, they talk shit about other cosplayers. They think they're hot shit. They say fuck everybody, go kill yourself. This, that, next. But you still want to support them.
Someone I support.
This is a never-ending trend in the cosplay community that needs to come to a fucking end. If somebody is a piece of shit, they need to be taken down a notch.
Mookie, I'm different.
Motherfucker, shut up. It's annoying too. It is annoying seeing this shit.
What I don't understand is how the fuck.
But look,
it's like she's fucking Donald Trump.
This is how it breaks down.
A fucking cosplay, because how do you not know people are gonna not see this? Like, what? Do you think people are not reading this? Do you think
oh shit!
People are reading.
Did you drop my grandma's car?
No, I dropped my heat gun.
Oh, pick that up!
I did. What the fuck?
You burn some shit. Yeah, I burned the skin off my foot with one, so be careful. But I mean, I'm just talking about cosplayers in general. Like, come on, dude. It's like the cosplayers who are doing blackface, even though their followers told them long before they did it, yo, this is offensive to us. Please don't do it. If you do this, you're going to suffer a backlash. And they come out with a whole statement talking about, oh, I know people said that I shouldn't do it, but I don't really care what you have to say about it. I'm going to do it. And then after they get a shit ton of shit online and hate because they decided to go do blackface, they decide to, post a news status saying, hey guys, sorry, had no idea this was offensive. I won't do it again. I had no idea. Thank you for telling me. It was like, people have been telling you this for months. They'll try and act innocent. And people will buy into that shit. People believe that shit. It's like, no. There's been numerous cases where shit like this has happened. Like, no, you know damn well you shouldn't be doing this, but you're going to do it anyway. And you got these people who are blindly following them because I love your cosplay. You seem like an awesome person, even though you're clearly a piece of shit. But you're awesome. You're an awesome piece of shit. These motherfuckers, they think they found like a brick of gold in a fucking sewage treatment plant.
I don't see it.
People can get mad. We were saying this. If you're one of those people, you need to get your act together.
Yep. Exactly.
This type of shit, people lose friends over.
Yeah, do that.
This is definitely a trigger warning fucking podcast. Okay, if you have not,
trigger warning. Buddy.
If you ain't triggered, fucking triggered. ConShameless is not a podcast for you.
I got the best comparison.
Anyway. You know you're gonna listen anyway because you love the fucking drama. You love hearing.
I got the best fucking comparison. I got the best comparison right here. The same people who support these cosplayers no matter what they do, like you said, they can't do no wrong. These are the same people who cut friends and family off because they voted for Trump. It's the exact same thing. You're basically saying, hey, I like what this guy's saying right here. He don't like a lot of people, but I like this guy regardless. Because look at this guy. That's basically what you're doing. You're literally...
Yeah.
You're supporting a cosplay Trump.
Yeah.
If you take offense to this, please get yourself some tissues.
There's a
curl up in a ball and cry. Because no matter how you feel about it, wrong is wrong.
What you gotta do is go to ShopRite, get bleach, and clean your windows. Maybe it might clear your vision up.
There's a Visine for that.
Oh, well, do that. Get your Visine, put it on your windows, clean them.
Visine is for your eyes.
Man, sometimes the windows are dirty, not the eyes.
I mean, technically any liquid can really clean a window, except for like soda or something, because that shit's sticky. Why are we even talking about this?
Bro, I don't know. You brought it up.
You brought it up. Jesus Christ. But yeah, no. This thing, it needs to stop. It keeps going on, keeps happening. People get upset.
Where are your parents?
It
needs to stop.
you can go be triggered and, share this on your Tumblr and complain about it left and right and get your reblogs, but it's not going to change. Not going to change anything.
Share this. This is great. Please reblog.
Please go to Starbucks and get me a latte, please.
This damn podcast. It would be awesome. Hate on it all you want.
I hate white people.
Jesus Christ. I hate you for saying that. I know you don't, but Jesus Christ. So I was like, you hear what he said?
Hey man, bad publicity, good publicity is good publicity.
I bet he's brown.
You'll never know my nationality because I always wear a paper bag over my head and white gloves.
Starts with a T and ends with a D.
Titty?
Oh god, no! Titty doesn't end with a D?
It could if you say it's slang. Titty.
Oh my god. Tid. Tid. Say tid.
I saw that too.
I messed up. Starts with a T, ends with an N. But yeah, no, this
triggered. What?
It'll be triggered some more. I'll play some Counter-Strike, play some FPS games. Well, I was triggered.
Bro, shoot the hip.
I'm triggered, but I'm triggered. This post is calling me out so hard right now. Oh my god, I can't believe this. I can't believe somebody called me out on my bullshit. I didn't think this would happen ever in my life. I thought I could continue being a piece of shit, supporting a piece of shit. People these days, oh my god, they get on my damn nerves with this shit, like, for real.
Yeah,
I can't believe they said that to me.
Don't hurt my feelings.
All I said was I wanted you to go back to your country. You're telling me that this isn't my country to begin with? How dare you state facts? You want to hear from my lawyer. God damn it. What you dropped something else again, didn't you?
Heat gun.
You gonna burn something.
It
won't be my feet.
He'll be the first person to burn himself on live podcast.
You know what I just thought about? I could use my heat gun to make s'mores. That s'mores thing you gave me.
Yeah, you could have.
Yeah, we're going back to the real true anime walkie days when my nigga George made pizza. I'm like, motherfucking irons and like hair dryers. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yo, oh my god, I'm bringing my heat gun and dice show. I'm making popcorn. Yo, how, wait, we have a microwave. Wait, how hot does your heat gun get, dude?
What? Mine?
Yeah.
Mine goes up to 920 degrees Fahrenheit.
Jesus Christ. What the? Mine costs $15?
Flesh.
No, that's what you need for soldering joints. Mine's not like cosplay shit. Mine's for like motherboards and fuck. Mine
cost me $15 and it only has 3 options. It has off. It has off. 900 degrees and 1200 degrees. Those are the only 2 options it has.
I like how you had to include off.
That's all it has. And that thing gets hotter than the metal can actually deal with. The end is basically burnt because it gets so hot. And that's the one that seared the skin off of the flesh off my foot.
Oh my goodness.
After I told Josh not to step on it, and I proceeded to step on it.
Why do you have a 1200 gun heat gun? Shit.
I thought a heat gun didn't expect it to be that hot. I figured it'd be low and high, but not that motherfucking high.
On the fucking contrary, you could do some pretty high-end stuff with that.
Seriously. I used it to dry off firewood before. But, back to what we were saying. Yeah, stop being a little bitch. Don't get upset that, the person we're describing is you. Just do better. It's not hard. Don't be an idiot. Don't be a sheep. Think for yourself. There are a million cosplayers out there more deserving of these pricks who don't give a damn about you and have nothing but negative things to say about other cosplayers.
And your mom.
Yeah, and your mom.
Yeah.
Hashtag triggered.
Hashtag your mom. Man, I hope this really works.
Mr. Maestro, you take over, man. Over. What you weigh in on this? You weigh in on this. I've been ranting. You say something.
I know. it's one of your rants. I don't know. I'm right there with you on that. It's just it's fucking ridiculous. I don't know what I can say about it.
That is one of your rants. It is. I love the fucking rant. Oh man, can I rant? You know what?
That's the true spirit of shameless, though. I mean,
you know what?
Hold
on. Into your house for Christmas, Dyson. I'm gonna send you a tiki torch. What color do you want?
I don't want no tiki torch. We need to. Somebody might think I'm about to start rioting. Here's something else. Here's something else we should talk about, okay? We should talk about the buzzkills of the anime scene. And by this, I mean, we have the three groups of people, I should say. We got the extra weeby fans who like to go to all the panels, meet the voice actors, this, that, and next. Obviously, there's nothing wrong with that. We have the people who, they do that, but they also party, drink, all that. And then we just have the motherfuckers there to cause chaos. And just meet up with their friends even though they don't like anime and know what it is and all that shit. And the buzzkills, unfortunately, it's both sides, but from being on both sides, it comes more so from the weebier side. It's just like, oh, these people are drinking. How dare they drink at a con? How dare they smoke at a con? Yeah. They're ruining the experience, blah, blah, blah. It was like, just like you are off in your own little space doing your thing, we're off in our own little space. We go to the con, we don't interrupt any panels and all that. We sit there like everybody else, we meet the voice actors, get shit signed, we buy our fucking merchandise, and then we go back to our individual rooms, have our parties, or we go outside, or we actually go to a restaurant and shit. We're not bothering anybody but the people within our group, but they always want to paint these people out to be some kind of bad guy because they want to have extra fun at a con. You can't do shit at a con 24/7. There's not panels 24/7. Everything is not available 24/7, so you have to find something else to do. Like, you motherfuckers go to the rave and shit too, don't you? Okay, well, think of it as a rave over the weekend in between everything that's going on. Yeah. These are the same people who go and call the fun police. These are the same motherfuckers who go call con security, this, that, next to them. Oh, they're being loud in there. It's like, dude, we're on the 19th floor. We're one of 2 rooms up here, and both rooms have parties going on.
I'm so sick and tired of shit getting, us getting called out for partying, and the convention is supposed to be, partying.
It's a convention. You're there for the weekend. You're there to make the most of it.
You want to know what happened? I was at Dragon Con and I was walking through the doorway. This is the doorway, and this is one of the hired security. And I was like, have you just moved to Atlanta? Is this your first job here? Do you not know what's going on? You're going to tell me to turn down my music when I walk through the door when I'm walking through the door and it's fucking loud as fuck already? What the fuck? So you know what I did though? I literally just got on the fucking escalator, the door was right next to the escalator, and I turned my shit up. Right.
It's stupid. These people they pick and choose who they want to give shit. Like, there's 30 million people walking around with their music blasting or something like that, but you single one person out to turn it down. There's still a bunch of racket going on. It's a huge ass con between fucking 7 different hotels around the city, and just in the area outside, fucking parade and shit, that you want to do this shit. It's like we always refer back to the ASIN me and this motherfucker went to, where our entire floor, literally everybody had their doors open, music blasting, there's people out in the hallways playing board games, drinking, talking, just hanging out, literally just meeting friends and shit. And this one dude who he must have had a bad con experience, came storming through, not saying excuse or anything, telling everybody they need to go in their room or he's gonna go get security. And this jackass goes to get security and tells everybody to go in their room. And I'm in the hallway trying to make a phone call and shit, and it's like, you need to go in your room, you're being loud. I'm like, I'm sitting here on my phone, talking quietly. How am I being loud? You need to go in the room or we're gonna have to remove you from the hotel. I'm not even staying in this hotel, Mr. Security Man. I'm making a phone call, Mr. Security Man. Leave me alone, Mr. Security Man. Like, you need to go in the room.
That was
fine. So stupid. You know, he'll walk with a smirk on his face, like, yeah, I showed them guys. High five, I have no friends. And there's nothing preventing him from sitting down, playing games with people. Everybody was really nice. Everybody literally just, hey, come over here. Join us playing this game. Fucking apples to apples, fucking Munchkin, Settlers of Catan, like, you name it. People were just sitting there playing it. Fucking, that big ass Bocce's pizza that this dude bought. Not eat it, like literally trying to get people to get pizzas of this big ass pizza, like feed these people, and it's like, nope, told security, nope, can't feed these guys, nope, not on my watch. There will be no socializing. God.
Oh, yeah, I know, right? Just buzzkills in general.
Just annoying, and it's just like, what con was it? There's another con I went to, and like we stayed. Cause you remember the cons used to have the party blocks, right? You want to stay in the wing where people are going to be having parties at and being loud, and we stayed there, and people were having parties, we're chilling, and then somebody goes and tells, and they try to shut everything down. It's like, you can't. It's like, this is the party block. If you didn't want to deal with this noise, you shouldn't have booked a room in this area. It specifically says, this is where it's okay for you to be loud as shit if you want to be. Not that everybody is loud as shit. People just have their music on, their door shut. The only time it's open is when somebody's coming or going.
Yeah.
Like, it's a convention. People are going to be up. People drive long-ass distances to attend some of these cons. Of course they're gonna, want to maximize their fun. They're like, okay,
effort.
If your panels are all done, you decided that that's how you want to spend your weekend, cool. Then
so true.
Go to sleep. But just because your day is ended doesn't mean everybody else's day is ended.
Yeah, I know exactly.
And then,
it's not like these are like terrible times. I think that was ConShameless. I was like, remember it was like 7 o'clock or whatever. I'm like, dude, it's 7 o'clock at fucking night. What the fuck? You told me I had to turn down my music.
Everybody's still out blasting music, partying and stuff. Yeah.
We all know the legal time where I have to keep shit down is motherfucking after midnight. Okay.
Yeah.
And it was not. It was like 7 or 8 o'clock. I was like, what the fuck?
And the con itself is blasting music all night.
Yeah.
Up until like 3. And that's really cool. It's like they act like everybody who's having a party or something is jackasses. Like, if you're trying to get to sleep, if you knock on the door and ask, like, hey, do you guys think you could turn the music down a little bit, or could you, quiet down a little bit? I'm trying to sleep. 9 times out of 10, people be like, oh yeah, sorry bro, I got you. They're not gonna be like, oh, whoop your fucking ass, fucking nerd, dog. Anybody like that? There's probably like 1% of somebody like that, and they probably had a bad night. And they probably drunk as hell and with a bad attitude.
Like how they make it seem you're like, oh yeah, this is the general rule.
Yeah,
what?
And that plenty time. Remember Anime Milwaukee this year? The dude who was across from Cyrex's room.
Oh yeah.
Remember? Came knocking doors like, you're trying to sleep. You guys need to keep you down. We're like, yeah, we got you. We're cool. We're like, all right, kept it quiet. Sitting there just talking, drinking, having fun still. It's like, simple as that. That's all you gotta do.
But that ruins the fun.
And then the issue, I know, but no, the issue too is like, and then if you try to do the opposite, say, alright, you try to approach one of these people who, one of the weeby variety, I'd say, they literally there just for panels and stuff. These motherfuckers have a lot of bad attitudes.
Yeah,
they have the worst attitudes for no reason. Like, hey man, like your costume, how are you doing? It's like, get away from me. What? Well, I'm trying to compliment you. Jesus, I'm sorry. I wasn't aware that talking to a person at a convention was a crime. This is supposed to be, a place where people with similar interests can converse. Yeah. I'm like, what?
No. None of that here.
This whole is just getting.
It's stupid because you've gone from the elitist cosplayers to like the elitist anime fans and the elitist cosplayers. It's just like, oh, you haven't seen this series? You don't know the meaning of the series? You don't know the director of the series? You know the voice actors of the series? Do you even watch anime? Do you know what anime is? Do you know when anime was invented? Do you know? You're like, bro, chill. Ain't that serious, dude? God damn. Take my head off, because I said, I asked you a question about the series, and you decided to, try to reverse the question to fucking quiz me. Like, I'll answer your questions all correctly, 120%, you better believe that, but god damn, calm down.
I won't. I'll just tell them to fuck themselves.
Yeah.
And that's why, you know what, I've heard good ratchet things about Daisho last year, so I'm going into Daisho like fuck it.
Oh hell yeah, no, 120%.
This is gonna be my last for a while, so it's.
Were you able to go Thursday, or are you going Friday?
I'm going Friday.
All right.
Yeah, I'm riding down with Nick. Nick is
Oh, you gonna drive?
Yep. So we're
cool.
gonna leave directly after work, pretty much.
All right, I got 120% record this time, everything that happens.
Yes, you do this.
I need actual solid footage.
I got my and everything. Yeah, so look out for that, guys. That'll be up on Legends TV, Legends of Cosplay Tomorrow TV as well. Definitely. So, all right. So I guess we'll end it there. ConShameless.
We got one more thing.
Fabulous.
We're not done yet. We got one more thing.
What's the one more thing?
Remember that Thursday nights, Gotham comes on. It's one of the best shows you can watch. Don't forget.
Oh God, really?
Gotham.
Gotham.
And Z Nation comes on Friday nights.
I like how this has become partially the show promoter.
God.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time. I'm not too sure about a regular schedule because this is fucking ConShameless. We don't have schedules, so the next one will be out.
We'll see ya.
Dice Show. Hopefully, see you guys at Dice Show. If any of you guys are going to Dice Show, look us up. I'll be there, and Dice will be there. I'm also hosting a panel.
How to be gay.
Fuck off. And that's easy. You should know that already. It's like in true fashion of like Mr. Science Theater 3000 kind of deal. We watch a movie, we're gonna make fun of stuff, and it's a fun panel. It's ran by my friend Jonathan.
It's called Movies with Black People.
And it is most definitely not. It's
remember to hide your wallets.
Oh God, no, it's not like that. Anyways, yeah, no, it's a panel I'll be hosting. But yeah, if you guys want to find us at Dice Show, find us.
Well, he's going to be hosting it. Remember to hide your women. Just make sure you hide your women.
Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your husbands. Just getting everybody out here. Oh my God. Oh, I can't believe I just did see that. Alright guys, till next time.
Really well, buckle.